All right, there we go. We are live once again. I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 Revengeance, as you can soon see. After the trailer, of course. And it's storming here for the 20th day in a row or something. I don't even know. It's been raining every day for like 2 weeks at least, I think. I mean, it's saving me the trouble of watering my plants, I guess. My plants, I gotta do some maintenance on them. I've been lazy about some stuff I need to get taken care of. Yeah. And remember, tomorrow's gonna be a short stream day. Most Sundays are going to be. For a while here, at least, as I help my mom out with some stuff on a Sunday. All right. Loading. Curious where we are. And I'm looking forward to the upcoming games I can play here. That list of backlog stuff I got written down. A lot of exciting stuff. A lot of exciting stuff. Alright, so last time on Dragon Ball Z we got a new Pokemon. We got Lilith. She's part of the Quesadilla collection. I've collected all the quesadillas now. Gotta catch them all. Alright, so speaking of quesadillas, we're gonna switch up my stuff here. Switching the stuff. Let's put the Nico of the... Whoa, what the hell am I doing over there? I can move my character out of the first slot. Interesting. Put the Nico of the Shoguns into the party. And the Tao. Pretty underpowered here with this team. What I really should do with you is focus on buffs and stuff. This guy, he's gonna be a permanent member. Let's throw him in there. I mean, I'm not gonna be running with him at all times, but I need him to learn some stuff because of luck. Hey Vepper, how's it going? Oh my god, that sucks, dude. Yeah, I imagine those cables are expensive. Yeah, unfortunately, It is that way with pets. You gotta keep them, you gotta, it's like child proofing. You have to proof your area as if they are going to do something wrong. Instead of just hoping they won't. Alright, so let's head over there. You didn't share your dinner with them. You're like, you're in trouble, young man. Almost. You said almost didn't share. But you broke down. You're like, I can't. I just can't. I got. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh yeah, that's cool. That sounds fancy as hell. Your setup is getting fancier and fancier. Oh, that's right. I'm glad I saved. Stay further away from him. I don't remember what he wanted me to do. Was it a long... It was like a battle thing that I didn't want to do right now. Right now I just want to go around accepting the rest of the side quests that I haven't been accepting. And then look at their levels, look at the main quest level, things like that, and then make my decision on what I'm going to do next. House is shaking from the thunder. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. Like I said, my battery backup's battery is old and it doesn't work anymore, and so it's going to cost like $70 to buy a new battery for my UPS. So when the power blinks, I lose internet now. I lose internet and I lose and my computer shuts off sometimes too. So yeah, if I suddenly disappear, it's because that happened. Yeah, you were playing on the second worst VR setup possible, Vepper. The PlayStation VR is like the second worst in quality, with the worst being the shit that uses your cell phones. So yeah, it's pretty understandable. You went from playing on like the second worst, which was the PSVR, to playing like one of the best.
Impossible.
Damn you, Abaddon. Can nothing be done? The only way to defeat
What
him is to
nonsense.
stand and fight or die trying. Would you not agree?
That it
Our
is.
backs are to the wall, but it is at times like these that we must remain calm. Many of my brothers have fallen in battles against Abaddon. Hold on a second. You mean this guy? Chance to insta-kill when striking a weakness or landing a critical. Well, that sucks. That's instant game over if it does the main character. He doesn't have a weakness, but he can still get critted. And he has a chance, attack here that gives a heavy chance at a crit. And he counters strength-based attacks, which also could crit. Does Mirage 2. Something you dream, so would only be personally play used within stream? Yeah, I don't know like how to stream it. I don't like see can you stream? There's tutorials to do it on the PSVR 2, but you'd need a PlayStation 5 for all that noise. PSVR 2 is officially abandoned. Is it? I didn't hear about that. Bro, why do they just keep wanting to talk about the 2? Yeah, everything talks about the PSVR 2. Maybe if I add PS4 to the search term. With a camera. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to like look into it. I'm not even really sure how it will work. Hey, Soren and Private Tomcat.
Now then.
That wretched demon, how on earth are we supposed to stop it? At this rate, all of Tokyo will... You there. Who do you serve, depending on your answer? What do you mean you don't understand? I sense no ill will from you. Very well, allow me to explain. We, Haramatingu, are currently fighting to protect Tokyo from a monstrous demon. His name is Abaddon, and he is a demon unleashed upon us by the gods themselves. Those who oppose him are swallowed along with the very earth they tread and sealed away. He is a troublesome and harrowing force to reckon with. He has already consumed several cities with Tokyo, leaving only nothing but a silent abyss in his wake. It is only a matter of time before he reaches here too. Abaddon must be defeated as soon as possible, but it pains me to say this. But we stand no chance against him. Once again, guys, I'm going to bring it up. Yeah, I've heard that that's the PS VR looks worse than just playing on a normal screen, because it has to, because it's double screening it. But I'm gonna bring it up again, guys. The weather's pretty bad right now, so if I lose power, like my battery backup is not working anymore, so if I lose power I will lose connection to you guys, and it will take some time before I can start the stream back up. Abaddon must be defeated as soon as possible, but it pains me to say this. We stand no chance against him. You, on the other hand, well, I can sense a great power within you. I have a favor to ask. Would you defeat Abaddon for us?
Splendid.
Thank you. Now then, I shall tell you where you can find him. Head past places, and you should see him. The demon his size is difficult to miss. I implore you to make haste. I appreciate it, Vepper. I'm less reluctant to accept such a thing from you now that you actually have a PC, so that if you get nostalgic you can play the game. Because before I definitely wouldn't want to, because I'm just like, what if you get nostalgic about it, you know? Gospel. What is gospel? Oh, I appreciate the sentiment, man. But in all likelihood, you would just spend a bunch of money on shipping, because that's a lot of stuff you would have to ship over, like the controller and the wandy thingies or whatever, and the camera and the headset thingy and the wires, and I think there's like a little box that's included with it too. So I guarantee that would cost a decent amount in shipping. And in all likelihood, I would only play it like just a couple of times. So definitely reluctant still. I learned a lot about fighting and handling demons with you. What did I get for that fight? Gospel? Ah, increase my level. Yeah, I don't care about that. Well, there's Abaddon. He's the big boy over there. So I think I've accepted all the quests that were available on this map. Let's go to an earlier map for the new quests that have popped up there. We'll go look at Abaddon, but not do anything about it. Show you how big that dude is. I have a lot of other stuff that I want to currently play that I'm pretty excited about. Man, yeah, the storm is getting worse and worse. So yeah, if you did send it, and I would try to like stream it if it is capable of being streamed. I'd try to stream it at least once or twice, right? But I can't promise it would be soon because I'm like really eager to finally start playing some of those newer games once I finish these. Well, not really necessarily newer. Oh yeah, there he is right there. That's Abaddon. See if I can get to where we can look at his mouth. This is... There he is. Stop turning away from me, you giant mouth monster. Wait, what? You can get the essences from the ground? What the hell? I've never gotten an essence from the ground before. Resident Evil VR, that's interesting. I wonder how that would play. Oh, it was like, was it like 6 or 7 or something like that? Because that was a first-person game. Wow, yeah, the storm's getting pretty bad, guys. I think it's pretty probable that my power is going to go out. All right. Where are we at? Let's just start from the beginning. There was already there. I think there were a few new characters who wanted to talk to me on this map. Like I said, I'm just gonna go around accepting all the quests that I haven't yet accepted, and then once I've done that, I'll look at the quests level requirements and whatnot, or suggestions, and make my decision based on that. Unless there's some really interesting seeming quests that I just want to do right away. Yeah, the storm just keeps getting worse and worse. That looks like I haven't even fully explored that area. I think that's less of a quest I need to accept and a quest I need to do. Let's see which quest that might be. Definitely not that one. This one. Locate Dr. Nita, who was missing after the supposed meet. Oh yeah, this guy was too high level. So yeah, we're good on this map then. Let's head to the next map. Yeah, it just the storm just keeps getting worse. What the hell? Surprised it hasn't blinked out yet. You give it a 50% chance, and if nothing got broken, it stays here to rot. And then when you get bored of it, like $40 should be easy sell. I probably wouldn't sell it. I'd just probably keep it. I try to keep all my old gaming stuff now because so much of it got stolen back in the day. Yeah. I do sometimes give it to my mom, but that's still essentially I have it because I can just get it back anytime I want. But the PSVR, I don't think she would use that because she gets pretty bad motion sickness. Doesn't look like there's any quests on this map for me to accept either. Alright. 2 maps down, nice and easy. Yeah, it's only 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been cool for the past couple of weeks because every single day it's raining and there's cloud cover. I mean, it's muggy though. Like it feels like it's in the 90s if you go outside, but technically it's not. So in the house, because of air conditioning, it's not that bad because, you know, the air conditioning removes the humidity. This map looks like it's good too. I thought I had more quests I had to accept. I guess I've went around collecting them enough that I'm good now. All right. Well, shucks. We're done with it then. Let's head back to the first map. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. Our temps have dropped low 90s and high 80s on some days, but because the humidity is has been up in the 80s to literally 100% on sometimes, yeah, it still feels like it's in the 90s if you go outside. And when I say, and I don't mean like it's raining, I mean there'll be literally 100% humidity and it won't be raining. Like right now it's raining and it's 75% humidity. Have any of you guys ever experienced 100% humidity at like in the 80s, when it's in the 80s? Like as far as Fahrenheit, it's like, it's weird. The air is just so thick. Like you could take a shower and then if you go outside, there we go, you instantly, like within seconds, feel like you haven't showered. You know that feeling you get right after you've dried off after a shower? That's gone instantly the moment you step outside. It's like, well, I feel kind of dirty now. You thought the towels were generic because you would dry off your legs and upper body and was wet again? Yeah, it's like it's not working. It's like, why aren't the towels working? What's happening? Yeah, the historic. Yeah, there's a lot of historic stuff, especially like in Savannah. Savannah has like you know, that general didn't burn it down. He's like, I'm burning every damn thing down in the South. How dare they? And he's like, oh, this place too beautiful. I ain't burning that. And so they take a lot of pride in that. Yeah, that's how it works, man. Like when I first moved down here, I got a heat exhaustion like right away the first summer. I didn't even understand what was happening to me. Like I was just getting worse and worse, and I didn't understand. I was like, what's happening to me? I don't understand what's going on. Should we show our enemies mercy? Quite the conundrum indeed. You may one day spare an enemy's life only for them to return in pursuit of vengeance. I knew I was in for some shit though. My mom was so excited to come down here. And that same summer, the first summer, she's like taking us to the beach. And a road was closed because it was melting. Now I later learned that that kind of thing isn't normal, and that it was a mixture of it being extraordinarily hot, but also like the asphalt mixture wasn't correct or something like that. But the road was literally melting. And I was like, what have you done? What have you done? Like, why would you move us into hell?
Say.
That gaze is quite your gaze is quite unique. It is so different from the way nasty men leer at me. It's like you're assessing my worth as an ally. Your eyes are so cold. It puts me on edge. I was never taught about any of that stuff. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go look around and see what's going on and stuff, and next thing you know, I was like getting sick and like woozy feeling, and sicker and sicker, and I was like, what's happening? I don't understand what's going on. Can't let you youngsters pass me up now. I better push these old bones a little harder. All right. Yeah, I don't know about all the roads, but at the very least, it was a road that was melting. Like I said, I learned later that it was probably because of some sort of, like, they screwed up the mixture in the asphalt, and then you combine that with the absurdly hot sun. Oh wait, I didn't even do what I meant to do.
You brought my... Say thanks. Say thanks. Say thanks. Say thanks. Say thanks.
A lot of freaking stuff.
Say thanks. 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 Say thanks.
There we go.
Say
Back down to the
thanks.
reasonable numbers.
Need anything?
Always.
Yeah, they definitely didn't teach me like that, any of that stuff in school. Even when I moved down here, I was still young, and they didn't teach me about that even in the schools down here. I guess they just assumed you would already know. $24 sodas, that's ridiculous. The glory is mine. Oops. Alright, well, that area is explored now. Oh, crap. Welcome and thanks for following, Eric. That's right. It was the World of Shadows.
Welcome to the world of Shadow.
Ah, it was this guy. Okay, okay.
Are you registered?
Alright. So let's head down this road and see what we find. Yes. What's this? Oh, that's still on the ground? I wonder why I never went down this way. So there's a low road and a high road. I'm beginning to sense a powerful demon. Proceed with caution. Where? I don't see it. Oh shit. Sup? Where'd this guy even come from?
This'll do.
Usurper's ambition. Usurper's ambition. Magic attacks may become critical hits when a tyrant or snake demon are present on the sides of the battle. I'm not liking the confusion. Ah, of course, chance to inflict everything. Alright. Already know the first one I'm gonna switch out. Wait, you can't do ice, can you? No, I figured you couldn't. Where is she?
Let's go.
Hey, Death Zero. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm in the process of trying to soup him up right now. We gotta have Nico Shogun, man. He's the best. Yeah, he'll get one-shotted. He's a little too low level right now. I'm working on him. I'll show him to you though. I definitely would like to have him in the battle at the end of the battle so he gets all the bonus experience and whatnot.
May death take you.
Take this!
Oh shit, heed my call.
Fall into darkness.
Be still. I will heal you.
The buff is I should probably, you know what I should probably do with her? I should probably increase her stuff so she doesn't spend as much mana. I have all those items I've never used. I mean, look at all these. Wait, do they even show them in combat? I don't think they show them in combat. I'll show it after combat. Oh my gosh, the storm just keeps getting worse.
Heed my call.
But I'll show you Nico Shogun right now, actually. So, one of the problems I'm having is that you can't actually upgrade the skill potentials unless they're at least +1. So I was gonna have him be like offensive based, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is have him have a little bit of offense, and instead make him like really good at support stuff. Like give him all the best support stuff I can find. And of course, he needs null for his weaknesses. I don't want him getting damaged by his weaknesses. Yeah, I wish there was a way to increase skill potential if it's not +1. That sucks that you can't. Because I was gonna try to give him +9 on everything.
May death take you.
I won't hold back.
Actually, let's do this thing. I haven't ever done it. Critical aura. This son of a bee thinks he's gonna stop me from using my critical aura.
Ocean, heed my call.
Yeah, that was a lot more damage. It also makes it though so that early game monsters just aren't really that viable for late game unless you put an absurd amount of work in it, and then they're still inferior by a lot.
Ocean, heed my call.
Yeah, but you say some. Those are the exceptions that prove the rule. I feel like their weaknesses are enough. Let's see. Because like,
Be still.
if you notice most late game, you don't really have enough skill slots to go crazy with anything as far as this stuff, right? But like if you look at some of these late game guys, like other than Thunder, he could do everything good. He just won't do those other elements really, really good. I could make this guy ridiculously powerful. And when you combine, like he's so absurd by comparison to something like Nico Shogun. Because I only need to sacrifice one skill slot for resistances, just one. which leaves him open for so much stuff he can do. And like here's another late game guy, same thing. If I sacrifice one, well, actually I don't know, because I have a bunch of nulls on him, so I don't remember what his actual thing is. I think he is only weak to thunder though, so if I just gave him thunder, null thunder, suddenly this guy would be ridiculous. Like then I'd have all these skill slots to play around with stuff. And then that's the other thing, is that another thing that makes the monsters unique is this here, their innate skill and their support skills down here, the extra things that they could do, and then their weaknesses, like how many things that it takes to get them to be good. Like for instance, he's not as bad as Nico Shogun because he actually has only one weakness, unlike Nico Shogun. I didn't have to sacrifice anything. I think Nico had to. And then he also has plus to thunder and plus to both supports, right? So this guy can be way more powerful than Nico Shogun. So like I could give him like a piercing thunder attack maybe, and then give him like one or two really strong buffs, one or two really strong heals, and a couple of support things up, including immunity to force. And then suddenly he is a viable late game monster. But he was like, I think you get him at like level 20 or something like that. So yeah, he's one of the exceptions. But I think someone like her, and she was like, I think you get her in her 30s or something, and she's still like kind of iffy. The two weaknesses is a big deal. Losing 2 skill slots is a big deal. When you have only like 8 skill slots, losing 2 of them is absurd. You're losing a fourth of your potential. But then I think once you get to around the like 40s, that all sorts of disappear. I think any Pokemon from the 30s, 40s, 30s somewhat, and in the 40s up, if you get them around that level, suddenly all of them are super late game viable, because they normally have only have about 1 weakness, and they normally have like 2 or 3 bonuses, and I mean they have like 3 or 4, I should say, bonuses and things. And so you could just play around like crazy and do some like crazy stuff. And then their innate skills tend to be pretty good too, even though I don't tend to rely on innate skills at all. I haven't really. I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty. But I think like her, she's the same. Yeah, see? She only comes with 1 weakness and 2 immunities. And look at all those bonuses up there. She gets 5 things, so I could do so much stuff with her if I wanted. I think it's like right around the 40s that stuff disappears. But like if you want to like a muck, if you're like, hey, I want muck, I want muck, and I want him to be like super powerful late game, good luck. He's weak to like 5 elements or something like that. So like 5 of your 8 skills are just gonna have to make it so he doesn't take damage from those elements. Or get critted or insta-killed from them. And there goes my power. Wait, did my internet not go out? Wait, do I still have internet? Did I click my... I guess it blinked so fast that it didn't actually go out. That's actually not normal. Normally my internet goes out if my power blinks, but my power did blink. I'll try. I'm trying to save up. I got a lot of stuff I have to save up for right now, guys, but I'll try to save up to get my UPC replaced, or the battery in my UPC replaced, so I don't have to worry about the power outages. Okay, all that stuff is transferred to the other screen. It's fine. I can still see chat, so it's still good. Alright, I have an idea. Really confusing and give me a Magadagadaga gauge right away. Why'd you do this at the worst time, dude? Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. I was in the middle of something. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Nope. Why are you bullying her, man? Don't be a bully.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, she can't even afford to heal. You'll just block instead then. Unless main character attacks her again. Damn, almost. You got this, Nico Shogun. Get wrecked. Look at that 60,000 experience for Nico Shogun. Wait, could I have negotiated with that guy? Because he's just gone now. There's no dialogue or anything.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons
Vegeta's
gather.
final slash.
Are you registered?
I'm confused. Because I can just fuse him, right? Yeah, here he is. I've already fused him, in fact. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Return.
That was a weird thing. I definitely want to immediately head back to here and get my gauge back up. Because the moment my gauge isn't maxed out, the very first thing that happens is I encounter 4 gold demons. Oh, I don't know if you're still here, Death Zero, but look at the amount of consumable things I have. So all of these sutras and these incense are about to, some of them are about to hit 99, like agility. And then all these bombs I didn't use. Now I use a grimoire every now and then for something else. Just so I could fuse a Pokemon away and get his skill. Are none of them red? None of them are red. Gosh darn it. I need the red ones. I think the broken building had some too. Right here. I think there were a line of red ones here. Nope, nope, just 2. About a third of the way there. I should fight some of these Pokemon. It'll bond with those ones that I'm still bonding with. I mean, I feel like a compromise for the increasing their stats, I mean their affinities, their skill affinities would be you could only use 9 sutras on them. So if they're -4, you're not going to be able to get in like above +5. So at best you can take someone with 0 affinity and get them to 9, but you can, but as long as but if they have even -1, then you can't ever get them to the full 9. And it's not like gameplay balancing matters in this game, because some demons are and skills are so absurdly, ridiculously, comically broken. And I'm not even using certain combinations of things that I could be using, I've noticed, where like it gets even more stupid. So I think as long as you pay attention, though I don't know, I haven't played the game on its max difficulty, so I don't know. Maybe even on, maybe on its max difficulty, you have to utilize all those things, and the game is still balanced, and there's nothing that is absurdly broken. But for sure on normal, there's an awful lot of stuff that is ridiculously over the top broken. I've almost got my gauge maxed out. Look! What's up, Nico? Just grooming us, see? Is that guy flying around the sky still? Because I beat him up on the bridge. I wonder if that got rid of him in the sky here. I don't see anyone flying around in the sky here, so yeah, I think it did. I think he's gone. What was that? Oh, he sounded different. Oh yeah, I remember what they wanted me to do in that one mission that I was avoiding. It was like picking up items off the ground or something. I just didn't feel like doing it at the moment last time I was here. For many of those enemies, Sorn, there's a quest to beat them. Like, I just got a quest to beat Abaddon very recently. So I plan on doing the quests that are in my log before I beat the game. Where's all the thingies? There's no more thingies on the ground. I get like 2 or 3 away from being done and they just all disappear. Alright, I give up. Just gonna return him back to the beginning. Just get him from here. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, Sor Vepper. Is that like in Arizona? Is that like in the school curriculum? Like as part of they're like, all right, kids, time to cook some eggs with the sun. Lesson of the day is that the sun is hot as shit. Protect yourself. Where the sun is as hot as the sun. Protect yourself. There you go.
Welcome. Are you ready?
Quests. All right, so here's our current quests that we have now then. 60, 66. All right, let's do this 60 then. Eliminate Abaddon. Oh, that's my lowest level quest now. All right, well, let's take care of it. I don't need strength-based. He counters with strength-based attacks. Let's throw her in there. All right, we'll try with this team. Yeah, I will, Soren. Oh. Stretchy. Do you see this son of a bitch? Look at him. He was waving at he was like waving at me from back there. He was looked like he was creeping, and then he's like yeah, look, he's like, hey. Man, stop running. Why are you running? Alright, foul giant beast of foul giantness. I shall slay thee. Eee! Let's just run into him instead of attacking.
Ruinous thunder!
I really should reduce his accuracy, since he can one-shot people with bad RNG.
Be gone! Ruinous thunder!
But I won't. Oh, that's right. Someone has reflect physical. As long as he doesn't get a crit on us and insta-kill someone, then we're pretty good off, I think.
Ruinous thunder!
I keep forgetting I could go into her stuff so that's not so expensive anymore.
Ruinous thunder! Be gone!
Well, this is actually pretty dangerous here because of the When he crits, it could insta-kill someone.
Ruinous thunder!
And it's not a coincidence that as soon as he's about to lose his debuff, that's when it happens. I'm pretty sure the game is programmed to have an increased chance of that happening.
Be gone!
Anytime a debuff is about to end, or a buff is about to end, there's an increased chance of the enemy getting a gauge.
Ruinous thunder!
Be still. I will heal you.
Die! Ruinous thunder!
Behold, my power!
The one time I didn't block with her. Suspicious.
Ruinous thunder!
Smacked Xearrik. Come on now, that's rude.
Ruinous thunder!
Did you stop slapping Xearrik? What did he ever do to you?
Be gone! Ruinous thunder!
Behold,
About damn time you did your job, woman. No shit.
Ruinous thunder!
She slapped him 3 out of the 4 times she's done her thing. That is so rude.
Ruinous thunder!
I won't risk it. I'll just block.
Let's go.
Finishing Nico Shogun. Feline Fury, that motherfucker. I think this isn't gonna be good. Oh man, it actually did good. That's funny. Oh, and he gets to move after that? Oh hell. Hit him with a heavy electric too. Finish him, Nico Shogun. Oh. There you go, Shaper. You got this time, buddy. How is this guy still alive?
Be still. I will heal you.
Good job, Nico. Oh, I see. Yeah, I appreciate it, Vepper, man. Oh, Abaddon Essence, too. I thought I already had one of those, but I guess not. Look at that. Nico got 77k XP. He has been defeated. Actually, aren't I close to the... Yeah. Well, because they were already close to Abaddon as it was. So let's save and just go straight to them and get the reward. Ding dong, ding ding dong. I still got all the orbs. Vepper's prepared for World War III. Yeah, he's prepared for World War IV, man. Oh yeah, that sucks. I've heard. That's the first thing I thought about when I heard about the Trump slump, as people were calling it. I was like, man, I wonder how Vepper's sales are faring. Darn it. Keep forgetting he's not the one. EMPs? I am not EMP ready. An EMP would fuck my shit up. To say the least. Like, I think that I sent a video to Vepper about that a long time ago. Like, one of the things I would like to have is a drive with the collection of the internet type thing in an EMP safe thing. That'd be cool. With a generator and some things like that. Of course, a way of accessing it and interfacing with it, I should say. But that kind of stuff is so luxury-ish as far as like that it's like it's definitely out of my league.
Now then.
Oh, you defeated Abaddon.
Splendid.
Truly, magnificent. Well, you could make some stuff that isn't that hard to make, Vepper, that would be way better. Like I said, that's like yeah, it's so not a thing. I know a lot of people who prep, though, they have like at least a small amount of stuff that they have protected. Like they'll have like a trash can or something, or a box or something, like with some essential things just in case. That's like that data thing I sent you. That's pretty cool. And you can buy things that help against like weaker ones, like things that you could plug into your car's outlets, and that those things will blow out instead of the other parts in your car. So your car is likely to survive. Well, on vanquishing the monstrosity, I knew there was something special about you. Yes, indeed, magnificent. You saved this land from a cruel fate, and on behalf of the Tengu, I thank you. You have truly done us a great service. 3 more hours. Dude, that's the last thing I need from you. Level up.
Yes.
Full HP recovery to all allies. Do I want to get rid of anything here for that? Severe ice 1. Heavy ice all. Oh, I keep forgetting I even have this, and I keep using the heavy ice all. I wouldn't mind relearning the Bufulans from someone else and throwing it in that slot. Amount of HP, recover, and cures elements. I think I'm just gonna drop this. Yeah.
Now then.
Come then, everyone. We've no more reason to remain here. Let us be off. Eight Sith wants to have a conversation. Interesting.
That it is.
Abaddon is gone, however, there is the possibility that another demon may appear. I have been commanded to stay behind and keep watch.
Oh.
You, hey, it's me. You remember? I'm the Tengu who helps get the giant bird feather. I tell you, pal, you really helped me out back then. Once you opened my eyes to things, I started putting in the effort, and just look at me now. Maybe it was a blessing from that feather you gave me, huh?
Now then.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you remember how I said I'd tag along with you if I ever became a whatever? Well, that sure enough did happen. Sorry, way I am now. I'd only get in your way. So instead, I'll just give you this.
That
Probably
is-
not much of a replacement, but I hope you can make use of it. I got to where I am now because of you. So really, thanks a lot. All right. Another quest down. The question is, what evidence do you have that cars would be damaged by EMPs? Like how many times have you observed it happening? Like in history, how many cars have been hit with EMPs? It's not really a thing that's been researched properly. It's just in movies, it just happens and then they all break down. But in reality, we don't know. We don't really know 100%. It could do nothing. It could just make it so that there's an issue with something or something. Maybe your radio doesn't work properly anymore or something, or it could just fry your whole computer. You just fry all your circuitry or nothing. Because we don't, like, the government really hasn't tested that stuff that much. No one has. And the other thing you need to know is that there's more than one type of EMP. An EMP is not a black or white thing. It's not like, oh, there's no EMP. Oh wait, now there is an EMP, and it does approximately 100 damage to your spirit force of electrical items or whatever. They vary greatly. There's many different levels of EMPs and different wavelengths of EMPs. And depending on the wavelength of the EMP, it'll have different effects on electronics. There's also EMPs, potential EMPs that can do multiple wavelengths, like both short and broad at the same time, that are more damaging, apparently, supposedly, theoretically. There we go. That's what I should say, theoretically. There's plenty of people who you can like look up and who've talked about what our current knowledge of that kind of stuff is and things like that, and what has been theorized and what has been tested and so yeah, like yeah, destroy all electronic artifacts. There you go. That's a good one. Like it's a spell card in Magic the Gathering, right? That's definitely not how EMPs work. They're not a spell card. Destroy all electronic artifacts, or place all electronic artifacts into the graveyard, or You know, it's like none of that shit work. The discard pile or graveyard. I don't remember what the hell they call it in that game anymore.
Nahabino.
Nahabino, you too shall be worshipped by a god one day. What? As a god. But you are one born of this earth. It is Mother Earth that is truly deserving of worship. Blasphemer. Me, I usually hide myself like this, see? Sometimes I'll poke my face out. But don't take it from me, being embarrassed or something, sonny. This ain't hide and seek. Hiding away, then showing my face at unexpected time, that's death, boy. I thought it is but a fraction of, though it is but a fraction of my power long suppressed. It seems the time has come to unleash it. Now I played Magic the Gathering like 20 years ago or something like that. Maybe longer. I don't remember anymore. The last set I played, it had a crown on it. I'll try to look them up. I feel like I've talked about it more on stream. I'll try to look up the set icons or whatever, and then I can tell you the last set I played. Magic the Gathering set icons. Images. That's just a picture of them all. It doesn't say which one is which. List. Aha. Okay. So let me fix my monitors here because the power went out, so my displays are all jacked up. Surprised it was such a brief blink that it didn't go down. All right, so prepare for a bright screen. So these are the symbols. They're not up to date. This is 5 years old at least, right? 2020. I'm sure there's been more sets since 2020, because if you look how many sets took place from 2020. There were 4 sets in 2020, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sets in 2019. So that's probably not even all of 2020. That's 420. That's for 2020. So yeah, there's a lot more sets since then. There's probably like an extra like 50, 60 set. Well, yeah, like anywhere from like 60 to 70 sets apparently, I would think, based on how many there were in 2019 alone. So far, none of these look familiar. Yeah, none of these look familiar. Wait, right here. Judgment. I played a lot of Torment, some Judgment, and I got a few Onslaught cards. So it's been 23 years. Yep. 7th edition, that was it for sure. So Torment and Judgment were where I was playing at the most. And I never even heard of all these things. So my brain said a crown, but I guess it's more like a spider. So gears, I mean not gears, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Torment and Judgment, I should say. There's almost 9 to 10 sets a year. Yeah, and so I was on like, I don't remember what I was on 6th edition. That's when I was playing, was during 6th edition. Since then, they're probably like on like what, 25th edition or something, 24th. So yeah, it's been quite a long time since I played the game. I was like, back the last time I played, basically I was drafting something called Well Wishers and shitting all over people because I would end up with like 6 or 7 Well Wishers. Because you know, during a draft you could have more than 4 of one card. So imagine imagine a deck where you got like 6 or 7 Well Wishers, dude, along with other elves on top of that. It's like, oh, is it my turn again? Oh, I'm not gonna block, I'm not gonna do anything. How much damage do you do? Wow, you got a lot of monsters out there. Wow, you did 30 damage. Oh, wow. That's a lot of monsters. I healed for more than that. Like, it was fucking stupid. It's like, yeah, I gained another 100 and something health. Your turn. Okay, so oh, for people who don't know what that means, I'll look up the card and show you what it did. Basically, it's tap to gain 1 health for each elf that I think you have. Oh, it looks like they re-released it in a later thing. Yep, see, that's all, I was right. See, like the last, that's the last set that I like, the last draft basically I was doing. You gain 1 life. Oh yeah, it's not even yours. It's for theirs too. You gain 1 life for each elf in play. You just tap it and gain 1 life. So to put that in perspective for people who didn't play the game, you start out with 20 health. When someone attacks you, they are attacking you. They can't choose to attack your monsters unless they have a spell or something specifically designed to just hit a monster, or to be able to you're able to choose its target. But if you're trying to use your monster to attack across the field and take away the 20 health, like, you go based off of this little stats down here. So what you can choose to do as the player is just not block. So but normally you do block because you try not to take a bunch of damage. But imagine having 6 of these out on the battlefield. You tap 1 and you gain 6 health. You tap a second one and gain 6 health. You tap a third one and gain 6 health. You tap a fourth one and gain 6 health. Yeah, and seeing as that you start out with 20 health, being able to gain that much health per turn is absurd. It was like absolutely ridiculous. And people, they would be, here's the other thing too. When I was drafting that, I didn't win all my games by just being super ridiculously like high health, because sometimes they'd be like, this is a 1/1 creature. This is a 1/1 creature that costs 2 to summon, just 2. So what would happen is people would waste their creature kills and stuff like that on a 1/1 creature. And I still had other things. I still had other green elves, other green things that were good, and a few extra elves beyond the well-wishers. So that's the other thing. I had elves beyond the well-wishers where they were actually good and strong, but they also counted. So I would gain 8, 9, or 10 health per turn. Yeah, not having the 4-card limit, because normally you have a 4-card limit. That's what balances that out. What balances it out is that you normally have to have at least 60 cards, and you can only have 4 of each card max. But during drafts, I think you could have 40 cards. And you can have all 40 of those cards be 1 card. If somehow during the draft you kept getting that 1 card over and over again, all 40 of your cards could be that card. You're going to lose, but you can do that. And so ending up with like 6, I think I did it another night and I got like even more than that one time. My roommate, I think, got 8 once. Like we for like, and basically after I think the 3rd week, it didn't work anymore in the draft, because when we were drafting, the people they'd see us at the table and they would take the well-wishers. If they saw a well-wisher, they'd take it. Like, doesn't matter if they have green, doesn't matter. They're like, get this fucking thing out of here, because it was also a very common card. Like, pretty much almost every pack had one, almost, because it was a small set and it was a common card. So like there'll be like 20 people all drafting, and there'll be like 10 or 20 people drafting, and they all have 4 packs, and they're all passing their packs around. Yeah, you get a lot of fucking well-wishers. It was absurdly broken. Like, it was the most broken shit ever that I've ever seen in a draft. And for some reason, everyone was too stupid to notice it except for me and my roommate, which immediately were like, what the fuck? This is a common card? In an elf-heavy set? Hell yeah, I'm taking this. So what ended up happening was no one there was taking the well-wishers except for me and my roommate. And there were a couple of times, and I know there was one time he went by himself, and I think that's the time he got like 8 or some shit. I think he said he was tapping and gaining like 100 and something health per turn or some bullshit like that. I don't remember. But it was right around that time. Like, I'm glad I stopped playing when I stopped playing, because around that time it was getting really popular for people to just look shit up on the internet, and that's all that a lot of people were doing. They would just build some kind of deck based on the internet. And so the only thing I liked to do at that point was play drafting, because it was like harder for people to just look up what some tournament winning deck was and do that. It's like, why won't you do your own thing? Come on, have fun. But yeah, I eventually quit and gave all my cards to my roommate. Do 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 do. And I definitely don't regret it. That is one expensive ass gaming hobby. Even back then it was pretty pricey. Now it's like, what in the actual fuck are they thinking? Like I can't. Oh my god. And people get on these big crazes. Like, I heard that they released like a Lord of the Rings set, and there was like a one ring, and so people were fucking going like full crazy trying to get the ring, spending like tens of thousands of dollars each. People are crazy, bro. And I did recently hear that there was a Final Fantasy set, and a bunch of nerds went crazy for that. See, they were like, I gotta have 1 billion Final Fantasy 7 cards, and they were like, people were opening them up. Like, a lot of the people in my subscriptions were like, it's one thing I've heard about people buying sets and boxes and things like that, but no, I'm talking about like, I don't look into that stuff. Like, I don't look into it at all. So when it breaks into my world, where not just like someone in chat mentions it once or twice, but like I see random people who I like all over the place, like talking about it and getting into it and spending tons of money on it. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this is a big thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Final Fantasy was a big thing, and the Lord of the Rings was for sure a big thing. It seems like that's what they're doing a lot now. I don't know if that kind of stuff existed back when I played, but I hear about, mostly from Soren mentioning stuff. It's like, oh, they're doing Marvel, or they're doing this. So like, it seems like Magic the Gathering does a lot of crossover stuff nowadays, which is always successful. I mean, Smash Brothers proved that crossovers are ridiculously popular. They create like a big giant like thing. People keep talking about like which is the next crossover, and then something popular is chosen and people start going wild for it. I need more red. More red. Are you sure that's the first one, Soren? Because I'm pretty sure I heard about that before Lord of the Rings. Because the first thing I ever heard about was before Lord of the Rings had ever come out, and it was, I think, Walking Dead. I don't know if that was the first one, but I remember hearing about it. I was like, that's ridiculous. Why are they putting The Walking Dead in Magic the Gathering? Because someone told me about it. Well, I don't care what they name it, Soren. I'm saying the crossover stuff specifically. What its main name doesn't mean anything to me. So I'm sure the first crossover, whatever it was super popular. Because it would have been the first one, right? Oh, so The Walking Dead was the first crossover? Okay. That explains why I heard about that one too. Because then there was a really big gap, and then I heard about Lord of the Rings. Like, I heard about Walking Dead, then I didn't hear about anything, then I heard about Lord of the Rings. Then I didn't hear about anything, then I heard about Marvel from you. And then I didn't hear about anything, and then I heard about Final Fantasy. Oh, that's right. Let's do the next quest now that I have that stuff. Oh, no. That's right. No. I wanted to explore that bridge now that I got the guy taken care of. Don't you hee-ho me. Excuse me. Alright, we're back on the bridge again. Let's continue exploring this. I want to finish this game so I can move on to the next major game, but at the same time, I want to take a bit of a break from this game and play maybe Mars First Logistics again for a little bit. Stranger Things, Assassin's Creed, Marvel. Yeah, I heard about Marvel because you were like trying your role to get Wolverine, I think, right? And you're really excited to get like a limited one or something. Why am I saving a new slot? I don't need to do that. Ooh, Ice Sutra, I want that. We going to a new map? Seems like we're going to a completely new area. Wait. Look who we can recruit down here, Soren. Hey kid, you remember me? The hell biker is back on the road, but don't mistake me, buddy. I ain't the same biker you left in the dust. 40K? And Doctor Who? Damn. I'm just an echo, see? The roar of his engine, the rev of his soul, lingering shadow, yeah? Of the man that was. He was supposed to ride onto the edge of the netherworld, but you were in his path. Now he's just fumes in the wind. That's why I exist, pal. I'm finishing what he started, riding the long road to the end. And I'll tell you, it's a big netherworld out there and a long road to ride if you're all alone, so I need a partner. Do I gotta spell it out. You kept up with the best, yeah? So you got what it takes to roll with me. And now I know this, pal, the Hell's Biker goes his own way, and it's his own way of death and blood and endless carnage. You gonna lead at the head of the pack, or you're gonna crash and burn. Let's hit the road and find out. Whoa there, you already got a buddy for your road. Guess our little ride's gonna have to wait. I'll keep the motor running by the ley line fount. You ever want to team up, you'll find me there. All right. That was a long road that I had to travel in order to find this guy. I didn't even know we could get him as a follower guy. Take this. His color looks off, so I think it's, yeah, that's what I thought.
Here.
Darkness. Can Lilith do darkness? I don't remember. He can, right? He can't? Oh wait. You can do darkness for sure.
Let's go.
Cry! Scream!
Yeah, I'm not interested in gospel. Like, all that does is it levels your character up one level, and I don't need to level up anymore. I mean, I am under-leveled for certain quests, but I'd rather level up naturally. Because there's other quests that I'm a bit too high level for, so I'd rather do those first and not become super ridiculously overpowered, broken type of thing. Oh, you can't jump down from here? Alright, then let's backtrack and start doing the low road. I've taken the high road, time for the low road. So I think this is the first possible way to get down below. There's already something I can't access. The chakra pot, I need those. So yeah, as I thought, well, it's worse than I thought. I thought it was separated into 2 regions, but it's actually separated into 3 down here. So I'm gonna have to go back up and back down a bunch. Yeah, see, this is its own area. I can't get up from anywhere. All I could get was those items I got. This is in its own little area. I don't know who that is. Can I run the whole length like that from here? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's save. I don't want to. Well, almost. I don't want to fight this guy here. I don't need the bonus experience. He gives way too much experience. Run, you fool! Run! Spider-Man and Avatar? Damn, they did that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna look up a video about all that. I'm glad I stopped playing the game. I don't want to tempt myself at all. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned. I forgot about that. They did the cabbage vent. Okay, when you said Avatar, I thought you meant like the blue people. You meant the what you talked. I totally forgot about that. The airbender. And the cabbage vendor and the screaming man. Have they done Star Wars yet? I'm surprised they didn't, because if they didn't, I'm surprised they didn't, because it's owned by Marvel. I mean, owned by Disney, which is owned by Marvel, and if they were able to get Marvel, you would think they would be able to get Star Wars. Maybe they wanted too much money for Star Wars. And they're like, nah, we'll just pay for the X-Men. We ain't about to pay for no damn Darth Vader card. That's too much money. I don't really remember anymore. I can manually look. I can scroll through all the things that I had. Where's Daily Shaver? We haven't seen him in a minute. Hopefully he's doing okay. Last time he disappeared for years. You think it's because the internet got censored in the UK? He can't actually look at my streams anymore? There's this excited one. It's called Screaming, Soren. Excited was the cat shaking.
This'll do.
Almost done exploring this road, which is a lot to explore, even though it's a small place. Interesting that the item can get thrown over. All right. Lots of incense too. How did I not even notice that there was this giant area over here? Ugh, of course. Please, all of you, run. Yay! I was worried they were going to do the debilitate a bunch of times. Purge. Cloth mask. Maybe it's a sellable or something? Alright, that's everything. We did it. You know what? I think, doesn't George Lucas still get toys for physical items? That might be why Marvel didn't do the deal. I think that for physical items of the original characters, like action figures of Darth Vader, he still gets a cut of the money, doesn't he? I think I heard something like that. I could be wrong. I gotta use the bathroom though. Yeah, and I think I heard that that's why the movies, why all the returning characters had such minor roles and they killed them off really quickly, is because they wanted all the money. They didn't want to be selling Luke Skywalker action figures because Lucas would get a cut. So yeah, they did away with all that. Tried to kill off all the characters. Sucks to be them, because they're fucking stupid. They're stupid and bad at writing. What they should have done is left all their characters and having I think they still, I don't remember if they got any money from those. I think they would get money, but Lucas got or maybe George got all the money from the figures of the original characters. I don't remember, but I know that they were like real dicks about it. And that's why they killed them all off. Or at least that's what I heard. And the funny thing is that I think they still got a cut. I think it was just that George got a cut. He didn't get all of it. He just got a cut of it. And see, that's so they tried to like make all of their own original characters more popular, and literally none of them were popular. The only character that they made that was popular was, and I say original in quotation marks, their only original character was Baby Yoda, and no one knows that character for what its real name is. Because if it really was a baby version of Yoda, they would have to pay George his cut of that figure too. That's why, like, I remember people talking about it. They're like, oh, maybe he's Yoda reincarnated. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not, because, well, he's not if it's true that George gets a cut of all the action figures, because they don't want... If that character's popular, they want all the money from the action figures and stuffed animals and all that other shit. They're not gonna name, like, say, oh yeah, it's Yoda reincarnated, because then that would mean they have to give George Lucas money. They're gonna be like, no, he's gonna be a completely original, in quotation marks, character who looks exactly like Yoda but in a baby form. So this is where this guy hangs out now? Hey, take me with you. I can help you with all kinds of stuff. Alright, that's it. This area was... I thought it was a really tiny area. I did not know it was that whole bridge, and then for some reason a teleporter over here too? Like, I don't even know. Like, why? Yeah, like Chewbacca was left alive, but he was still a minor character by comparison. I mean, they cared so little about Chewbacca that, like, he didn't even bond. Like, he had no bond with fucking and Luke. He like didn't even have a bond with Luke. Like, they barely like acted like they knew each other in the film. Like, I didn't watch the second one. Once I heard what they were doing to Luke Skywalker, I immediately checked out. But I did watch like breakdowns of the films, you know, talking about everything that happens. And yeah, they fucked that thing up. I had no interest in a deconstruction bullshit of Star Wars. I'm not into having my expectations of quality subverted.
Say.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't want me to go this way. But yeah, like when I still watch the first Disney one where they killed Han Solo, like like, oh, well, he's only going to be in one movie. Can't have him being an important character. Those action figure rights. So they kill him off stupidly. It was like, what the fuck? That was stupid, but whatever. And when they killed him off, I was like, damn, he didn't even get to meet like where they didn't even get to meet up. Like, what the fuck? Why would you kill him? We haven't even seen Luke, Leia, and Han together yet, and you already killed one of the three. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, their writing was so bad that they actually did never meet up. They never, like, did they actually even like Star Wars? Like, what the fuck? Like, name one fan who, in a universe where they all exist, but it's like 30 years later or something, the fans wouldn't wanted them to all meet up and have like a little reunion where they're talking about shit and doing things together. Like, like, what the fuck were they doing? Why would they kill him off before they even met? That's so ridiculous. But whatever, so they kill him off, and apparently in the second movie what happens is she goes up to Luke and she's like, yeah, Han Solo's dead. And Luke's like, okay. And then scene. It's like scene. It's like, oh yeah, he's dead. Scene. Like, Luke doesn't like comfort fucking Chewbacca. Like, Luke isn't shocked. We don't get to see how this long-time friend who fought like in a war with, you know, and it like no, we don't get to see any of his reactions. They care so little about Luke and Chewbacca that we don't get to see shit. All we saw was Chewbacca go when because he was there when Han died. But no, like, Chewbacca doesn't talk to Luke at all about that shit, like their feelings or anything. Like, bro, one of his best friends died. Like, what the fuck? He's like, and it's not just a best friend, he's family too. He's family. Because Princess Leia and him had a baby together. So he's family to Luke. And all we get is nothing. We get nothing. What kind of fucking like, I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. Like, the cartoon equivalent of it for the younger generation would be like SpongeBob, right? They do a new SpongeBob TV show or movie, right? And Patrick and SpongeBob, they never meet each other. They never meet each other. And then some new character that doesn't have anything to do with them at all tells Patrick that SpongeBob is dead. And Patrick's like, huh. Scene. You don't get to see his reaction. You don't see anything. It was like people be like, wait a second, what in the fuck just happened? They didn't even get to meet, and he's dead. Well, I guess at least we'll get to, you know, let's see how he reacts to this. This is pretty fucked up. Oh, we don't even get to see that either. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't watch that fucking retarded movie. What an abomination of a film. This deconstruction bullshit where they try to dismantle things that people love. It's so fucking old. It was old the moment they started doing it. At least for me. Now everyone else is caught on. There's nobody likes that shit. Literally nobody. The only people who likes it are people who do not like the original stuff. That's it. So it's like, oh yeah, I've always hated Star Wars. I love that they fucked up all that shit. That's the only people who would like it. Oh, they're wild, man. Just setting fire to billions of dollars of entertainment. That's gonna be it for today, though. Tomorrow's gonna be an even shorter stream, though, by quite a bit, probably. Because, like I said, it's gonna be like that on Sundays. For a good while. I don't know how long, but for a good while at least, probably. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow, same cat time, same cat channel. I might take a break from this game because I'm feeling a little burnt out, but it could be because I'm just not progressing. I was just doing so much side stuff. There's nothing left for me to do but progress now. I might play it tomorrow too and just start progressing and try to progress as much as I can, because I feel like I'm probably pretty close to beating this game. If I beat the game, then we can start playing other games like Xenoblade Chronicles X. So. And there's more than that. There's a lot more than that I have access to. The Legacy of Kain remastered. I would start with the Blood Omen, though. Play Blood Omen 1. I'd play them in not chronological order, but in the order that they were created. That's the way I like to do that kind of thing. So I would start with 1, which would be Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Then I would do Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2, and then I think Blood Omen Legacy of Kain 2. I think that's the order. I think there might be a 5th game too. I can't remember. Anyways, but I'm not saying those are the next games I'm gonna play. It's just they're there and they're pretty high up there. Like I'm gonna play them at some point soon, probably. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. And just as I'm saying bye, Soren had to leave because he always leaves around 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna say, sorry, I missed the stream. Didn't cut out. Soren, I'll put this in chat. I just ended it for the day. See you tomorrow. Because Soren's actually gone for a few minutes, right around 5 every day. So when he comes back, he'll see that message. So yeah, you guys have a nice one, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, Vepper, as far as the VR thing, I'll definitely like look into using it on the stream. And at the very least, like a couple of times, I'll probably use it on stream and see what it's like. No, we don't do movie nights on the weekends because Soren's the primary one. Like, Soren's the primary one who shows up on movie nights, and he can't really do movie nights on the weekend. So, oh, Soren's back. So I can say I'm heading out, Soren. It's a bit of a shorter stream today, and it's going to be a much shorter stream tomorrow, most likely. But then we'll get back to more normal stuff on Monday. So And next time I play this, I'm gonna try to progress the game a lot more. Since I've done all the stuff now, all I got is the maybe 2 or 3 side quests I'm gonna do, and then main quests. Until I get high enough level to do the side quests again. So, later everyone, have a good night. Bye, take care of yourselves.